right.
Happy Wicked Wednesday, everybody.
If being right means being without you, I'd rather be doing wrong.
Okay, well, we're all doing wrong and it's
doing
fine.
Miss Right.
Okay. Hi.
I think that was a repeat. I think I've sang that song before.
You probably have. Just saying. You turned my brightness down again.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Okay, turn it up.
I can't
turn it up.
The radio. Okay. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Wicked Wednesday. As usual, I am your slightly intrepid hostess.
You're the hostess with the crown of the floral crown.
I know. Once again, thank you,
Connie Doyle. Yes.
I'm Shayla Black, and this is, as always, my crazy, slightly lunatic,
amazingly good-looking
husband.
Well, sweet.
Yes.
William Black.
Yes.
Yes.
My.
Okay, it's time for a drink. Tonight's beverage of choice: Grape Zevia. Grape Zevia. Yes. Thank you to my sister for getting these for me.
Drinking Topo Chico.
And the way you drink Grape Zevia, let's be honest, is you drink in your Buc-ee's red Solo cup.
Because everybody at this age in life needs a lesson on how to actually drink something.
Oh, is it going to spill over? Am I going to
not on my desk? It better not.
Am I going to blow my top?
No.
Can I hold it in?
Looks like you got it.
Oh, wow, that's a first. Anyway, here we go. All right,
y'all.
How are you guys?
Happy Wicked Wednesday.
Thank you for those that joined us on TikTok a few minutes ago, about
Appreciate
15 minutes
that.
ago.
Yep.
That was awesome.
Appreciate
Half
that.
hour ago.
And we will commence with the highs. Hey, Nikki Ann. Good to see you as always. Hey, Nicole.
Nikki Ann.
The plows forgot about your neighborhood.
Yeah,
oh my.
She's in bad shape.
So you are stuck at home. Sorry.
She's in bad shape. I'm
sorry.
That
sucks. Hi, Louise. How are you? What is happening with everybody? Hey,
I
Rhonda.
hope Eric had a good birthday, Nicole.
Yeah. And Susan and Regina, good to see you guys. Hey, Beverly. Nice for you to pop in with us.
Hey, Beverly.
That's right.
Regina
Rhonda,
Peppers.
Everybody hit the like button, pretty please. And happy Wicked Wednesday, Christine, to you too.
You don't hit the like button. You smash it.
Okay. Well, you can correct Rhonda. I won't. Let's see. What else is going on? Hi, Tracy. Okay, you're getting grape on me too.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time.
Your car got stuck in your driveway, so you couldn't leave. You have no kitchen due to construction. It's a miserable day.
Oh, no.
Oh
no.
Well, you can be wicked with us. Yes, it's not Wine Wednesday. You were correct.
It's time to hang and be with friends.
Yes, and be with friends. And I hope that your situation gets resolved soon, because that does not sound fun.
So why don't you introduce yourself?
I already did.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Remember, we did that.
I missed that part.
You introduced yourself.
I don't recall that.
Okay, well.
Yes. Anyway.
Apparently, we need to worry about.
I'm of that age now where I get a pass on everything.
No, I wouldn't say that. Yeah. Thank you, Tracy. It's clean. I mean, I will say that I didn't do much to it.
It's all over the place tonight.
It's clean.
It's all over the place tonight.
I didn't really get to do anything to it, but thanks. Hi, Laura.
Wait, since it's hair washing night, is it that night too?
If you need it to be.
It's always that night.
If you would
I
like
like hair washing night. That's fine.
Well, you always you're like, oh, you're clean. Well,
I love clean hair.
Well, it's not just that. It's that my hair is down. Because the rest of the week, y'all, it is back here.
Because sometimes your hair gets down my throat. Trust me.
Talk about an overshare.
It's hard to breathe sometimes.
I have hair. What would you like me to say?
I'm just saying.
Hi, Christina.
You're a little
How
rough.
are you?
You're a little rough.
Well, maybe you're rough.
Yeah, well, maybe.
Did someone do a Jon Stewart last week? I don't know what that means.
I have no idea.
I don't either. You'll have to explain to me, honey. I don't know. Hi, Ruth. How are you? Hey, Dana. It's raining here. It finally, the weather, I think, is going to start cooperating now.
As we shared on TikTok, we had a couple tornadoes this week.
Close to us.
After Rachel and Shannon left, we're going to talk a little bit about the visit.
Yeah.
But, we had tornadoes touch down near us and had some damage, but thankfully it wasn't on us. But we had a lot of.
It was crazy, though.
A lot of wind last 2 days.
It was crazy, though. Let's see. Hi, Melissa. You were on thin ice there for Willie. It's true. It's true. You can't make that shit up.
If you're not on thin ice, then you're not trying.
We visited our first Amish store, which was open by our house. It's amazing.
Oh,
yes,
fun.
I would love to go. That was one of the things when my mother-in-law and my sister-in-law lived in Pennsylvania. I kept thinking, oh, I'm going to have all this time to go up there and go shopping at the Amish stores. And I just never made
I
it.
was fortunate enough in my former career when I was
Yeah.
in management training, they took us up to Fort Wayne.
Yes.
And then we went to an Amish family's farm, and then we had lunch with them.
Yes.
And it was awesome.
You
It
told
was
me how
wonderful.
amazing it was.
It was wonderful.
I'm jealous. I never got to
They were
go.
nice people.
Nicole says, sorry, no passes. You are held to a higher standard.
Wonder how high is that standard, Nicole?
It is.
I like to be graded on a curve. Let's be clear.
Oh, thank you. We took that forever ago.
We need to recreate that.
I know we do.
We've
really
really
talked
need
about
to recreate that.
Baby's just a little bigger than she used to be, just saying.
I'm a little stronger than I used to be, so I think I can handle it.
That is true.
I think I can handle it.
Yeah, it was scary about the tornadoes, to be honest. It was a little, like, I was almost afraid to go to bed, and I was so tired, and I wanted to go to bed, but it all, like, happened overnight.
Christina's brush fire.
Brush
Oh my
fire in
gosh.
San Antonio that caused a county-wide alert asking residents to evacuate. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I'm sorry, Christina. Oh,
I'm so sorry. That sounds awful.
Yeah,
And
with
hello,
wind-
Eve. You snuck in. on
California
me.
knows all about the wind, man.
Well, and
Santa Ana's-
South Carolina's
that we
been
used to
getting a lot of
experience.
fires
South Carolina
too.
as well. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I just read that today.
Yeah, the town used to live in, celebrating the girls' basketball team. Oh, yay! That's congrats to them.
Congrats. That's wonderful.
John Stewart became overexcited in his monologue and slammed his coffee cup.
I saw that, and he
Oh,
broke
and he
himself.
broke it. Oh,
Yes, he
no.
cut himself.
Paramount
Safety banned him. Paramount Safety. I'm sure he did a bit on that too.
That's hysterical.
Stewart's funny.
Hi, Tracy. I haven't seen you in a while. Welcome in. It's always good to see you from
Tracy,
Florida.
Tracy.
Here. Your major update.
Tracy, I have breaking news. We will talk about it a little later in the broadcast, but I have breaking news on said narration, and progress has been made, and there is a target completion date for it. As for the quality, we'll see. But let me just tell you, we'll talk about it here in a little bit. Go ahead.
He's been.
I will accept a round of applause. There is a tip jar in the corner, so feel free to fill that. And yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Good things come to those that wait. I'm just saying.
Or something.
Exactly.
Or something. Hey, Kelly.
At least they won't be able to hold that over my head anymore when we talk about it, when I complete it. Yes.
Popped in to say hello. Been missing everyone. Replays aren't the same. Are you working on Wednesdays again, honey? I'm so sorry. I was just getting used to seeing you more often. That's a bummer. Miss you guys too. I got to see you all last week when Shannon was visiting. Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad that you joined us again. We have an update about last week, so that's probably a good segue.
So as you guys saw in the opener, Shayla Black Live, disaster strikes.
It did.
Disaster struck. Well, first of all, we had a fantastic time with the ladies.
Yes, and we celebrated the release of Wicked and Bound.
Yes, and by the way, Wicked and Bound Indiscreet is now in the store.
It is available.
And they're ready to ship. And those that had ordered the discreet versions of all the Wicked Lover Soldiers for Hire, including Wicked and Bound, those will be going out this weekend.
It's so pretty.
If you pre-ordered the print copy of Wicked and Bound with the clench, the couple, the Nate and Hazley, right?
Nash.
Whatever. Nash and Hazley together.
What kind of sidekick are you?
Those books are coming in. I should have them the end of this week, and our plan is to get them out no later than Monday, Tuesday of next week. So if you pre-ordered print copies, they're coming. So I promise.
That's right. Thank you, Susan. Hit that subscribe button. We're only 7 away from 800.
So we had a fantastic time with the ladies and Shannon.
Yes.
And we ate well, we partied well, and we planned well.
We did.
Is that kind of how I say it? So we started off, you guys that thank you that joined us for last
week.
Wednesday.
That was fun.
We had a lot of fun. I think you could tell that Rachel and I
had a little bit to drink.
We were keeping up with each other. I was so proud of her keeping up with me. And normally she'd be like, no, I can't do it anymore. I said she was going more than I was, and I had to keep up. So we were having we were feeling no pain during that broadcast. And when the balls came out, the ball story came out, no physical balls, but the ball story came out.
I hope that it does work out. Kelly, miss you when you can't be here. I know work calls, though. I get it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hi, Jan. Hi, Janine. How are you?
So we had a great night Wednesday night, and then after the broadcast,
hang on, got things.
Sorry.
That's a note for you. Would you check on Rhonda, pretty please?
Mm-hmm. Make myself a quick note. Rhonda Butterbaugh.
And Dana wants to know where the pre-order is for Branson. We're getting it.
Yes, we're getting it. I promise.
Yes.
And we're going to do it all through the store. You're going to have a special code to waive the shipping, so we can just do it all in the store and we'll bring it with us. So it's going to work out well.
No, Jan, I did not get a haircut. This was just, my bangs have just gotten a little bit longer. So this is now bang management to try to make it do something.
Michelle Streetman, not going to lie. Boxcar said in the store, and my mind immediately went to Target.
Not that store. Sorry, I wish. Hi, Michelle.
I do like the Target. Do you?
I haven't been. I never leave the house, though. So for me to say I haven't been to a Target in a while, I just don't leave the house. But it's fine.
I know. Yeah, Dana, last week was a blast. It was so much fun. But let's get to the story here.
Yes.
And we have a 2-story house, and the ladies were asleep upstairs. Shayla and I, of course.
This was Thursday morning after the last Wednesday night's live.
There were no lingering effects from alcohol or anything, but I'm lying in the bed.
We both are half awake.
It's about 7-ish in the morning.
Yeah.
No one's in a big hurry to get up and to make coffee. And I hear thump, thump, thump.
And at first I thought maybe it's Floyd, because he does get a little rambunctious sometime first thing in the morning.
Because there was no noise after that.
No. And then I was like, first of all, it's a little early for Floyd. And second of all, that was a little bit more noise than Floyd should be able to make on his own.
But there was no noise after that. So
hi, Jenny.
I'm jumping out of the bed. In my mind, I think I know what's happened.
Well, he then says to me, damn it, I hope no one fell down the stairs.
Exactly. And I was trying to find my pants because
literally
the sleeping attire was not, we'll say, appropriate for being out in front of the ladies. And I'm trying to get my pants on. And I finally get them on and come out. And I see Shannon sitting on the couch holding her foot. And unfortunately, she missed a step or two it's kind of an optical illusion as you come down the top of our stairs to a landing. And then, because we put hardwood floors in, and she missed 1 or 2 of the stairs and tumbled. And she was complaining about her foot pain. And I felt really, really bad.
Because she is not the first person to fall down our stairs.
But she's not one to complain. She says, because she and Rachel were going to go for a walk.
Yeah.
And she just still wanted to go for a walk. She says, I just need to walk it off. And we're looking at it. And
it's starting to turn like bruisey looking.
And I said, you're not walking anywhere other than we're going to go to urgent care.
Well, and plus the fact that she would stand up and she would just stand in place and she would be like, I'm fine. And then she started to take a step and then she was like, oh, I guess I'm not.
Shannon is one of those, you rub dirt in it and she goes right back to work because she doesn't have time for
And she has a very high pain tolerance, y'all.
And
very high.
Her work ethic is second to none. I'll just tell you that.
That girl, if you're not working, you are like
you're spending money.
Yes,
exactly.
Losing money. Yes.
So we get her. She and I went and I took her to urgent care. Poor thing, she broke a few bones in her foot. So she's going to have some surgery. She did
next week.
She got a walking boot. So we still had a good time. All of us had a fun time doing stuff. But I know Shannon didn't feel great.
No.
We were trying to keep
And we were so worried about getting her on to the plane so that she could get home. So we're telling her like immediately, you need to call the airlines and tell them you're probably going to need like a wheelchair to get you to the gate. And she was like, at first, just so adamant, I do not need a wheelchair. And we're like, Shannon, you cannot roll your suitcase, carry your purse.
Thankfully,
like, it's
we
not
still
happening.
had the knee
scooter from when I broke my toe.
So Shannon used that a little bit, but
Hi, Connie.
Shannon's probably killing us for oversharing all this information.
I know.
But you know what? She worried us, but she's home, thankfully. She's
Yes.
seen her doctor and has a course of action to go forward. So.
And thankfully, her flight home for like crazy was not very crowded.
Does this ever happen?
Ever. She had the whole row to herself.
She had the entire row to herself to put her foot.
Hi, Kelly.
So I was so thankful for that.
So Shannon made it home, broken foot and all, and her surgery is next week. I felt really bad that she fell down the stairs, but like I said, she is not the first person to fall down our stairs, sadly. I felt so horrible because it is such an optical illusion that I put a throw rug on the landing so that people could see the landing, but she still missed like the last two steps.
Because you don't think about it coming down the stairs. She was focused on getting out the door.
Yeah.
But then when we get to urgent care, I said, Shannon, stay in your seat. I'll come around and I'll help carry you inside urgent care. Oh no. By the time I put the car in park and get out of the car, she's already hopping on one leg going inside. She did not want to see me carrying her like this. I said, I'm never going to carry you like this. I'll carry you over my shoulder. That's about it. But.
No, she did not have to deal, Tracy, you're right, with the creepy dude touching her, but I think she would have dealt with the creepy dude touching her. I think she would have
as well.
Rather than having her foot broken,
I would have enjoyed beating the shit out of the creepy dude and then talking about it later. So.
I know. We have to do something. Sierra sent me a link to they're like battery operated motion sensor, like,
but by then it's too late.
No, it's not.
Coming down, it's too late.
It's going to be fine.
I think we just need to put a slide in.
No, I don't think.
Or a pole.
No, she did go home, Kelly, on time.
No, went home on time, and she had a walking boot, so she was fine.
Yeah.
And she's already seen her doctor. So.
But she so badly kept asking us questions about, like, situations in which it would be okay for her to take the boot off. She was really not enjoying that. She did not
want that boot on.
And we were finally like, you have to sleep with it. You have to sit with it. Like, this is your new best friend. So basically, unless you're showering.
So that started at the beginning of the trip. Now, granted, they were only here a short few days, but we ended up making a little bedroom out of my office for her. And she slept there for, was it just 2 nights?
2 nights.
2 nights, yeah, exactly.
And then she kept saying, but this boot is so big, and the cot, we put a twin mattress on this cot and made it up for her, but it was pushed up against the wall.
I even let her have my childhood Biff teddy bear.
I know.
That's how bad I felt.
So she kept saying, I feel like I'm going to put a hole through your wall. It's like, Shannon, you're not going to put a hole through the wall.
Oh, that was not fun. Not fun for her, for sure.
Oh, there you go, Kelly. Find her some shark stickers.
Decorate the boot. Yep, exactly.
She'll love that. So anyway.
She's home. She's doing better, and just gonna have to get it squared.
Well, this is what we were trying to impress upon her, Jan. Honestly, because she kept wanting to figure out how she could just work
put her
around
shoe
it.
on and go to work. No,
and we were like, no, none of that. None of that. The key
is to, if you have a break, immobilize the damn thing.
Yes,
and that's what.
And we were like, it's going to hurt less in the long run. She just was.
Eve, you're right. The boot's big, and she's a tiny little thing.
Yeah.
So it's like, I felt bad for her, but we made it work.
We did, and we got a lot accomplished.
And she still ate very well because we went to Brazilian one night.
Yeah,
and we had an amazing meal.
We did
at Brazilian and had dessert too. I couldn't believe we had dessert. That was so good.
Yeah, it was good.
Shannon and I split the key lime pie, but it was awesome. I was so full. But
oh my gosh!
Then we did Mexican food.
Yeah, like you, 24/7 for 3 months in a neck brace after your surgery. Oh, that had to have been awful.
Laura, when she hurt her foot, it reminded me of my ankle surgery.
So much.
Oh, I felt so bad.
You know what, Kelly? I would have liked that for her too, but she wouldn't have taken them anyway. She doesn't like them. She doesn't want them. So
she was using.
She was taking some Tylenol.
Yeah, Tylenol. It seemed to help. So
yeah.
As long as she stayed off the foot,
it didn't hurt that bad.
The girl has to stay off the foot.
Yeah, and she was. So it was kind of funny to every time she would get up, she was hopping everywhere on one foot. Thankfully, when she got home, she said one of the gifts from the doctor were some crutches. So
Yeah, I didn't have any crutches.
Yeah, we didn't have any crutches for her. So.
It was her it was her
It's her
right one.
So she can't drive.
So she can't because you can't flex your foot. So she says, "Well, I think I could still drive." I said, "No,
No,
no,
you can't.
no."
Yeah.
Thankfully, when I did my ankle, mine was on the right, but I wasn't driving anywhere anyway.
Yeah.
You got to drive me everywhere I wanted to go.
Yes, I did, and you hated every minute of it.
I hated every minute of it.
I know. Oh my gosh. Would have loved a walking boot instead of a straight knee brace.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah. Yikes.
Oh,
Christine said she broke 3 bones in her foot and it sucks. I'm only 5 feet tall. It was hard. Yeah, Shannon's not much taller than that.
No.
So I get it.
It's so immobilizing. It's horrible.
My orthopedic surgeon had to threaten me to use my crutches. Yeah, she's not having a good time at all. Had foot surgery and got in trouble because I was driving a stick shift. Eve.
Why does that not surprise me?
No, that doesn't surprise me.
Eve does not surprise me.
Some people get a scooter-like thing. I had one for when, I broke my toe, and that thing was exhausting.
Jan, I had to learn how to use crutches because I did not know. And you're right, it will really hurt underneath here, but that's not how you're supposed to support yourself. You're supposed to support yourself with your forearms on those handles. And once I learned that, then I was golden. But not everybody has that strength.
Oh my gosh. Broke my big toe at both knuckles. Couldn't drive for 6 weeks.
Kelly.
Oh, that sounds awful.
Oh, you poor thing.
You know what? I broke my toe. It's been, 2 years ago? Maybe more? Well, it was fall, wasn't it? Of 2023.
When we went to Vegas.
Yeah.
Poor little Shayla scooting down the Vegas Strip on her.
Oh, it was exhausting.
It was tiring. I know.
And the scooter over the carpet in the hotels.
So now, but now they have the all-terrain scooters with the big tires.
Oh, do they?
The big knobby tires.
Okay, all right.
That's what I would get you next
Maybe.
time.
I did not get a haircut, Kelly. This is I'm getting one in like 2 weeks. This is my hair is growing out.
I know my hair's a mess. I'm getting a haircut
No
tomorrow.
one's talking about your hair.
Yes, they are.
No.
They're all judging me because it is my own hair. But
so I have to tell you a weirdly funny story before we dive into book talk, because there's note, and not book TOK, but TALK.
There's book talk?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay.
Because ta-da. But I have to tell you, this is so me, and I felt so bad. So this one the other night is like, let's watch something together, because I'm always watching my shows.
We never watch anything
We
together
never
anymore.
watch the same shows at all. And I knew a couple weeks ago he had been watching Squid Games, and he was like, he could not watch it fast enough.
It's on Netflix.
On Netflix. And, I never watched any of it because somebody told me it was going to be too gory.
I gave you your choice between Squid Games or Severance, and you chose Squid Games.
I did.
Okay.
I did, because you had loved it so much.
And so did Baby.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know she watched it.
Oh, yeah, she loved it.
Oh, okay. Well, here's me. We get to the end of the first episode.
Don't spoil it for people.
And if you haven't seen it, I won't. I am absolutely horrified. I mean, the stupid loss of life, the blatant, complete disregard for human life. Like, I just can't.
Yeah, but you got to watch it for the context of the show and why they're doing it. And it's more about the why than the violence.
Don't care.
Bottom line is, we barely got through the first episode, and Shayla's like, I can't do this anymore.
The horror on my face is like...
Because she started tearing. She started crying. And
these characters don't even have names.
I was like, and they're subtitled too. So it's like,
I know.
I said, you know what? That's okay. We'll stop here. She
couldn't.
needed something light.
I did.
So what did we switch to?
So then we started watching, and I've heard a lot of good things about
this. I watched it when it was on broadcast TV.
Yeah. So, yeah, I couldn't, Ruth. I got through the first episode because I kept waiting for it to be like not real, or for it to be a simulation or something. But nope, all those people were dead, and I was just like, and I'm out.
All those people are dead.
I can't do it. So
anyway,
we ended up watching The Good Place.
I watched it on broadcast TV with the commercials, and that was good. But now it's on Netflix, so you don't have to watch the commercials. And she's really enjoying it.
Yeah, I'm loving The Good Place. If you haven't seen that, it's really witty and interesting.
The writing is
fantastic.
Kristen Bell is just like,
yeah, she's
amazing.
fantastic. And it's so
She's nice
out
and
of the
short.
box thinking that I'm pleasantly surprised.
It's awesome.
And I love it, especially because I won't spoil too much of it, but The Good Place is supposed to be like their version of heaven, and she gets there by mistake.
And it's episodic TV.
And it's episodic TV.
So but it's limited episodes, so they're pretty meaty.
But you know what? It's they're short, but they're meaningful. The thing I thought was funny, like right away, was she kept trying. So she's in heaven, the good place, and she keeps trying to curse, and she can't. So she's like, "Mother forker!" Like, it's just hysterical. She can't. Like, the place won't let her. She's going, "This is bullshit."
And she's through. Guys, if you've seen it, don't spoil it for her. But if I see a comment, I'll close your eyes. But we're only on. She got like 2 or 3 more episodes before she sees the twist. So I will look, but I don't want to spoil it.
You know what, Christina? My hat is. He loved it too, and I was just.
I loved it, Christina.
The absolute disregard for human life was horrifying to me. I couldn't.
But it was more than that. It was the battle.
I never got past that.
It was talking about. It was talking about people and their choices in life, and
well, that was my other problem.
And at the same time, the people that take advantage of those choices.
Yeah.
And the rationale, if there is one, of taking advantage of those folks, and then the pushback or the resistance of those folks against the upper class that are.
Well, I think that was the other thing that bothered me. Our main character was basically a complete screw up.
Yeah, but
and he never made the right choice, like ever.
But if you get through this, you'll see what he becomes in season 2. And I'll say this: some people need to freaking mature up. Some people need more than a slap. Some people need more than prison. Some people need more than shaming.
Gosh.
And unfortunately, it took this for this character to actually turn that around and actually care about other people. And it's amazing.
I think it's just because it's so antithetical to me in so many ways. Like, even before the awful, horrible violence, like that I just couldn't tolerate started, the thing was they show him, and I'm thinking about this because, here I am starting another book today. I mean, I'm diving back into a book I had started. And I'm getting to continue, but I hadn't looked at it in a while. So it's always about the opening, right? And you think a lot about the opening. What do I want to show? Yes. What are the important things to get across right away about this character and their situation and their motivations and all of that kind of stuff? And so I'm watching this and I'm like, so basically you've told me that he's middle-aged and he's still depending on his mommy because he never he never got ahead in life, and he's now stealing from his mother to go gamble, and then when he wins something, he loses it, and then he gets some more, and he gambles again. I mean, and not even about, like, at least the first time he's gambling on horse races. The second time he's gambling to get his daughter a birthday present, instead of taking the money in his hand and going to buy her a present, no, he has to go to one of those claw machines and gamble with feeding it a bunch of money and hoping he gets something.
This is typical storytelling.
He's just an idiot.
You have to break the characters down before you can build them back up.
Okay, I come from romancelandia where I want to like people.
I know.
And when I don't like people...
You will like him later, so...
Yeah, okay, I probably won't get there, just saying.
Anyway, she won't be watching anymore.
I will not. He told me what happens, and I'm like, okay, nifty. I still don't want to see it. Because now everybody we met in episode 1 is dead.
No.
Was not having it.
Not everybody.
Most everybody. Yeah, you know what? Most of these are Netflix shows, Laura. So if you poke around Netflix, you'll find a bunch of this.
We are so fortunate to have so many to have opportunities to see streaming shows.
Oh yeah,
that we can just enjoy things together, like we found with The Good Place and other things like that. It's just, remember back in the day when there were three channels.
Oh yeah,
you had no choice.
No, you couldn't. The other thing I had been watching last week, because I took a couple of days off. Finally, because I don't ever do that. And then ask him, it's Sunday afternoon. What was I complaining about?
No dick.
No.
Oh, sorry.
What was I complaining about? That I'd been sitting basically for 2 days watching TV, and what was I complaining about?
I don't remember.
I was bored.
You were bored. You get bored too easily. You get bored too easily.
And I'm sitting there watching Love is Blind. So if anybody's watched this, you know, I'm caught up to where episodes stopped dropping on season 8. And I had never seen a season before. And I thought, well, I'm going to start with the most recent one instead of season 1. But I actually went back and started watching season 1 because they didn't explain anything by season 8. I was like, what are we doing? How long does this last? What are the parameters? Like, how did people hook up? I don't get any of this. I can't stand
those hookup shows anymore. You know, great. The eye candy, the girls, they're beautiful and all this stuff. They all look the same, basically.
Well, that Love is Blind isn't like that.
Well, whatever. But anyway, but it's the same thing over and over again. He said this, she said that. Let's go talk about it.
But that's how relationships work.
I know.
Yeah. So I'm enjoying it, but what I'm finding is I like the part like at the beginning when people are getting to know each other and attachments are being formed.
Was that the girl you wanted me to see with the enormous?
No. That was Love Island. I couldn't watch that anymore. I was dumber for having watched that.
I'm sorry. That lady was a bit freakish.
Oh, it was like a whole lot. Wow.
Yeah.
Her face didn't move. She had so much Botox. It was crazy. But that was Love Island. Love is Blind is different.
That's why I can't watch that shit.
Well, Love is Blind is totally different. The thing about it, though, for me is, like I said, I like it at the beginning when they're getting to know you and forming attachments and all that. And then I'm like, okay, hold up. So now you're somebody that 10 days or less, like they meet and then they just like it all starts to fall apart. And I'm going, can anybody communicate like an adult?
No, because they have no maturity whatsoever.
Clearly.
Good night, Kelly.
Good night, Kelly.
She almost doubled my hours for the week.
Oh no, you poor thing. Thank you, Kelly.
Get some rest, sweetheart. So
you watched season 7 of Love is Blind.
Only because a coworker's brother was on it.
Oh, okay. So anyway, like it's interesting. The concept of Love is Blind, if you're not familiar with it, is it's a dating show, but unlike most dating shows where it's, you know, about hooking up and all that, this is literally 2 people talking with a wall between them. So they all they know is their first name, and then they can ask them questions about how they feel, but they can't really talk about too much about jobs, about money, about race, they can talk about age. But it's meant to get to know the person and not their outer shell. And then whoever you fall in love with, that's like your person.
Why do we always have to fall in love? Why can't we just call it hooking up? Right. And then be what it is. Everybody hooking up.
Because these people some people end up getting married.
There was a show. What was that? All those people came together and from the other show previous seasons and came together and they're all hooking up in each other's beds.
I have no idea. That could be a lot of shows.
All those women look the same. I swear to God.
Night, Jan.
All look the same.
Kind of like Love Connection, although
not a curve amongst them.
Except the difference is this is a one-on-one and you had more than, like 20 minutes to ask somebody questions. They would start with like a speed dating round on day 1 and you talk to everybody for like 10 minutes. And apparently after every day you would get to say whether you wanted to talk to somebody again or not. And if you didn't want to talk to them, you didn't. But if you did, then they would be on your schedule for like the next day. I've never watched Big Brother Eve, so I can't speak to that. So then
it wasn't Big Brother.
They were saying that
what's that thing?
I don't know.
They were at a beach house.
It wasn't Too Hot to Handle.
No, I don't think so. It was way before that.
Oh, Bachelor in Paradise.
Yes, it was.
Okay,
with all the girls and the guys all around the pool, and they're all humping each other.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I missed Bachelor in Paradise. I loved it.
I didn't see a woman there that was attractive. I didn't see.
Yes, you are the disaster, Shannon. Welcome. We've told your disaster story.
We told him the high level. With the high level, we didn't talk about the brain injury, so we're good. We're good, Shannon.
Isn't he nice? I was just saying that I was watching Love is Blind, and it's like, so now I'm at the part with season 8 because it's
season. They have 8 seasons.
Yes,
of this shit?
yes.
Anyway.
So anyway, I'm now at the part of season 8 where the couples that have made it this far are about to get married, and they get to say at the altar whether they've decided to go through with the wedding or not. They're standing there.
So they found love in a week and a half.
No. At this point, it's been a couple months.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, and we've not even seen the person. Okay, that makes
No,
sense.
they've seen them now. Once they propose, then you get to see them.
Do they do the deed?
That's up to you.
Okay.
Then you go from like all of these interviews, and then you have the engagement, you meet your fiance, and then they send you for a week together to like Honduras, or this week was time it was Honduras.
Okay.
Just saying.
All right.
It was interesting, but I don't know. It was a little depressing too. Just saying. So there's that.
There's that. So way to bury the lead.
What does that mean?
Huge shout out to Jenny, by the way. Jenny Hextrom, you sent us. She's not been able to join the lives. If I pronounce your last name wrong,
I hope so. She sent us a note. It was
Jenny.
very
You
sweet.
sent us a beautiful note, and she sent us. She said she's because of her schedule, she's not been able to join us on the Wicked Wednesdays. But she remembered we liked crumble cookie. Surprise! Yeah, we love the crumble cookie, and not doing it tonight because we're detoxing a little bit. Maybe next week we'll do that. But Jenny was so sweet to send us a gift card to Crumble Cookie, so we'll make use of that next week when we do a taste test.
That was very sweet.
That was very sweet of you, Jenny. Thank you. Thank you.
I hope you're feeling okay today, Shan. I've been worrying about you. Don't overdo, girl. Don't overdo. Oh, there was a season where the girl was not impressed with the looks of the guy. She didn't even try. She just started scoping the other Taken guys. That does not surprise me.
Who was the girl that came and said, they said, well, what's your best asset? And she says, well, her
that was also Love Island.
Her assets.
Yeah, that was Love Island.
They were very impressive, but extremely impressive. But this girl, boy, she started hooking up macking with this one dude. Then she immediately dumped him, went to another dude. That girl was a hopper. She was a hopper.
Well, she spread the love around, and everybody got a little lucky.
She probably spread a lot of things around. I'm just saying.
I got the scooter today. You're super speedy now. Yay, Shan. Just be careful.
Does it have a drink holder, Shannon? A cup holder?
All I'm going to watch is all versions of Pride and Prejudice. I love Pride and Prejudice.
Renee, that's her. Yeah, that's her jam.
I love that.
But sometimes she has to clean the palate with tawdriness. She does.
Hi, Fong.
Hello, Fong.
Yeah, she spread something all right. You're right.
Yeah,
that's
that
100% true.
Yeah, she was a very pretty girl, but she was that. No, she's just.
Well, only thing I appreciate.
There's no redeeming quality.
No,
that's my 60-year-old comment.
The only thing was the Love Island. I watched a little bit of the All-Star show. I didn't realize there was like 10 seasons of this so that they could have an All-Stars. So basically, you're a star if you fail at love. Got it. Okay.
Do you have to pee in a cup before you go on the show?
I don't think so.
I think you probably should.
You probably should, but you don't. So anyway.
Back in the day, you didn't think about that crap. Now you do.
What was interesting to me was, so this is the British version of this show, and they do have an American version of the show, which I've seen. But what I thought was interesting was on the British version, the girls were a lot curvier. Like on the American version, they're all sticks. Yeah.
Can't stand that.
On the British version, there were some definite girls with some definite curves. And I was like, okay, that's interesting. Oh, there's an idea, Christine. She can bedazzle it.
I need to get her a Barbie flag for the back.
There you go.
Oh my God, that'd be
There
awesome.
is a cup holder, and I think a bell if I can get it to work, and you might add tassel. You know what? You're styling. Although I think you need a snack holder too. You need a basket.
That's why she has a backpack.
And Persuasion. Yeah, I couldn't sit through the Dakota Johnson version. I tried. Persuasion isn't my favorite anyway, but that version I couldn't do.
I did watch. What was that I watched with Megan Fox?
Oh,
as a robot,
Subservience.
Subservience. That was actually pretty good.
Well, of course, because
I enjoyed that.
Megan Fox.
It ended a little abruptly, but Megan Fox brought an amazing performance.
I should probably watch it for what's his name?
No, he's a loser.
No, he's fantastic.
He's a loser.
I like him a lot myself.
Well, I don't think he's on Blake's like list, so I can't like him. So
I don't.
I have to be. Blake and I were on the same wave.
Okay, perfect.
So we have to be Team Blake.
Yeah, exactly, Eve. Like a lot of these women they're not like the woman on Love Island whose assets were like abnormally, like weirdly, they weren't even like they needed their own zip code. The thing about her, like literally
they were adult industry size.
Yes.
Even beyond that.
And honestly, her face, she was so Botoxed and all the lip filler, like her face didn't move. It was very strange. The Dakota Johnson persuasion was so disappointing. They butchered everything. Yeah, it was just, I don't know.
Oh, what's coming out on Passion Flicks? It's
Black Dagger Brotherhood, but that's not till September.
Oh, is it September?
Yeah.
Also bigger than her IQ.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. She
had her own flotation device.
And Louise, I have a lot of respect for that. Unfortunately, she was just
over. It was
strangely.
It was strange looking.
You never saw the actual, but you could tell.
Well, yeah, because she's wearing little triangles, and they're spilling out like on every side, and then they're like her spray tan, like every part of her boobs except the nipples are visible.
She does,
and
know,
they're like.
She does know in like 8 years she's gonna have to have them touched up. All those eventually drop.
Way more than Dolly, Vicky. Way more than Dolly.
You see Dolly's husband passed away.
That was
Carl.
bad.
Yeah, he passed away.
Yeah.
He was 82 years old. I was very sad about that.
Oh, I thought I read that it didn't start until September. I'd be super happier if it started in June. So I just got mine for Valentine's Day.
They had a great sale on Valentine's Day. So she'd been talking about it, so I grabbed it.
Yeah. So I started watching Gabriel's Inferno because I never actually read it. And then I got sidetracked with deadlines and being ill and all that junk. And then I had actually watched Wallbanger. And then Rachel watched it with me while she was here. Poor Shan tried, but she fell asleep.
Shan tries on the movie. She tries.
She always falls asleep at the movie.
No. She woke up halfway through. What were we watching? And she really enjoyed it. We were watching something. What was it?
Oh, what was it? That second night?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
Because I got up. That was the night I was too tired and I had to go to sleep. Oh. Okay, so yeah, we got through like episode 4 or 5 because they're really long episodes, y'all. And then I was watching it with baby, and then we just got, like I said, when I got sidetracked and whatnot.
She could use her boobs as weapons. Probably could break bones.
You know what?
I guarantee she could crack a wall.
Oh yeah. It was. You're right, Shan. It was the Lost City.
Oh, it was. Yes, Lost City. Misty's here.
Yeah, I saw her a little bit ago.
Hey, Misty.
Better not. I might go missing, right? I don't know. I thought I read September, so if it's June, I'm a lot happier. Trust me.
Tracy's asking what Passion Flicks is.
So Passion Flicks is run by Tosca Musk, who's Elon's sister, and she's
been running it for years.
Oh, for years. I mean, I remember when they first started being talked about, and this was like 2016, 17, something like that. But they take romance novels and they make them into films. And so, like I said, I watched Alice Clayton's...
Otherwise, they wouldn't be.
Yeah, okay. I watched Alice Clayton's Wallbanger. That was actually the first thing I watched. And I really enjoyed that. It was super cute. And then, like I said, we started Gabriel's Inferno. They did have some Christmas shorts, so I watched some of those.
You know, I need to shoot Tosca a note because they can really up their game.
Yeah.
If they cast Lindsay Lohan in one of these roles, because Lindsay is a national treasure as well. And I think she could just elevate.
Well, what I was excited about is in the upcoming Black Dagger Brotherhood series, one of the people they cast if you ever watched the ABC show when it was on Castle about the mystery writer with Nathan Fillion, the girl who played his daughter is one of the people on that show.
She's cute.
The
girl.
redhead
She's
girl.
a good actress. Yeah.
She's really cute, and I always liked her in that show, so I'm kind of looking forward to that too. Yeah. We were talking the other day about how like the desire to go to a theater just isn't there for me anymore.
I will not be going back to a theater anytime soon. I just don't have the desire. The Captain America new movie came out. I have no desire to go there. I'll wait for it to come on Disney. I just I don't enjoy the movie theater anymore. Remember, the last good time to go to movie theater was when the Harry Potter movies were open.
Yeah, I enjoyed that.
No, I'm sorry, the Marvel movies.
Yeah,
the Marvel movies.
So it's like its own app, basically.
Yeah. It's you can watch it on the web based, and then you can also get it on an app on your phone as well. But yeah, they have a pretty good library as well.
Yeah. So he just downloaded the app for us on our smart TV.
Yeah, you can put the app on your I have an Apple TV, or you can put it on your phone, or you can put it on your iPad or your computer.
The Driven trilogy is on there by Christy Bromberg, and I haven't watched that yet. And I saw there was something else that I saw. I was like, "Ooh, I should watch that." Dang it, I'm drawing a blank. But there was quite a few things.
Dawn says Captain America was good. I'm looking forward to seeing it, Dawn. I haven't seen it, so I was partial to the original Captain America, the lore of that Marvel edition. I'm looking forward to seeing the next, because Captain America came out. And then the next one is the with all those other characters. I can't remember the name of it.
I have no idea.
Anyway, that's coming out with Bucky in it, and it's got Scarlett Johansson or Black Widow's sisters in it. And
yeah.
Looks awesome.
You enjoyed the Matchmaker's Playbook. Okay, I'll look at that because I haven't. The main female actress in Gabriel's Inferno is the voice of Bluey's mom.
Oh, really, Christina?
You just looked it up. They have a selection of free films. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
You canceled your subscription shortly after Wellbanger. Just didn't watch it enough to keep it. There's so much. I don't know how much it is now. They had a Valentine's Day special.
It was like half off.
It was like half off for an annual thing. So I thought, I know Black Dagger Brotherhood was coming. So I just, and it was something that I always wanted to try. So
I would just wait for what's the holiday Memorial Memorial Day coming up.
Yeah.
And maybe they'll have a sale then. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know how much it is.
I don't know either. So now that we've wandered around, I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about some of the stuff that we talked about last week when the girls were here. And we got, despite the tragedy and the accident, we got a lot done, which was fantastic. And so you're going to see some things coming up shortly, especially next week.
Good night, Tab.
Good night, Tab. Next week, I will have a cover reveal and an announcement. It's exciting.
So if you got to the back of, that's not what you're talking about. Sorry.
No, but we will talk about, you can go ahead and segue to that, because also,
if you received your ebooks of Wicked and Bound, this is the discreet version. So if you've ordered the discreet version in paperback, those will be going out this weekend. The Clench, as I mentioned earlier, is coming in this week. I should have my Friday. We're going to turn around by Monday or Tuesday, so everyone will get their print copies.
Shannon knows this.
But if you got to the end of Wicked and Bound, you'll see that there is a new series coming out by Shayla Black. You want to tell them what it is?
Yes.
In
theory.
Or can you?
Well, we did mention last week that
it's on the store.
It's on the store, and it is a I think this would be fun, honestly.
Tracy, I'm going to tell you right now, I will partner with Tom Cruise.
Oh, because he's so British.
We will work executive producers.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
He, I, and Amazon will get together because Amazon's got some bucks.
Okay.
Or even I'll go with Apple.
Apple,
actually, let me back up. Apple has more
money than they know what
tons
to
of
do.
cash.
Yeah.
We'll both executive produce it, and we will do amazing. He and I will both cast it
for Doomsday Brethren.
For Doomsday, he can take all the male roles. I'll do all the female casting, and
I don't think
it will
so.
go extremely
No,
well.
I think it would be my decision.
But no, I agree with you. DDB would be incredible, but it would be an expensive proposition.
Oh, I'm sure.
Because of how you write your books.
Well, you know.
And where you write your books.
Yes.
And how they do things. We need special effects. We can't just use floof powder, you know, to throw the spells at people.
Yeah. So thank you, Christina. Yeah, if you poke around on the website, you will see it. But it is thank you, Tracy. I do need to cast it. You are correct.
We need Tommy Cruise, though.
We don't need Tommy Cruise.
Yes, we do.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to talking to you more about this series. It is going to be set in the Wicked world. These are new characters, although I will be taking some characters with me over there. And I'm excited about that, but you will. Hi, Jessa. So get ready, because I'm going to, for the next year and a half, going to be talking a lot about the Vendetta Kings. You guys, I can't even tell you
Wicked
how
Lovers,
long.
Vendetta Kings.
Oh, I have wanted to write this. I am beyond excited. This is the kind of thing that just
where's my little script that I can talk about?
I didn't have a chance to find it.
That's all right. We'll put it in a newsletter.
We will. And it will be in a newsletter soon. I'm very excited. Charlie could cast Matthias.
I felt trying to play. What is Matthias? Was Matthias do?
He's the bad guy. Hi, Nancy.
That makes sense.
How are you? I am so excited. You guys, Vendetta Kings has been living in my brain for about, 2-3 years.
And we have a logo.
We do. And I tried to show people on TikTok, and now I can't find it. That's not it. Where did I put it? Oh, there it is.
Just wait because the colors aren't going to show up.
Well, I'm going to try. Oh, a little bit better, but not. You can see it's gold and silver, but when I show it face on, it's not. You can't tell. Like, that's weird. But I'm so excited because these are going to be like juicy and dark and just so all the things that I love to do. Just saying. Yeah, Shannon got to hear a lot of this conversation. It will be all the things because I'm beyond excited. Like, I can't even tell you guys, seriously. Probably closer to when it gets ready to release, but I'm going to tell you. So there's good news and there's bad news. The bad news, I'll give you the bad news first. The bad news is I'm not releasing any of them until 2027. The good news is I am going to take next year and write them all. So in 2027, when they start dropping, they will drop like all of them. They will all drop in quick succession, like about 6 weeks apart. Yeah, I have to write them, girl. I have to write them. So yes, 2027. It's going to take me a whole year.
And they will not be duets.
They will not be duets, Rhonda. These are just all seriously just standalones.
And the plan is, because we pushed it out to 2027, the plan is to be able to release ebook, print,
and audio.
And get ready for it, audiobook.
All at once.
At the same time.
Yeah.
Which we've never been able to do.
No.
And in order to do that, you need time. So
yeah, I have lots of scheduling and we want to actually have print stock and like we want everything to be good to go. So on the day the first book drops, I can immediately start, shipping out print copies right away. You can download the audiobook right away, like all the things. So no cliffhangers. Well,
are you sorry? Well, Shayla?
Well, I don't know about that.
Well, and again, you've got
yes and no.
You've got Doomsday Brethren to get through.
Yes,
as
I
well.
do.
If you're writing at the same time, and then we have a Kickstarter coming up as well. It's a lot going on.
Yeah, there is a lot going on. You need to start a Shayla book fund. Yeah. But I'm so excited because this is going to be like it's like being able to get a clean slate again.
Yeah.
And take this in a direction, like it's going to be darker. Like I think in Wicked and Bound you got an idea of kind of, you know, I'm making a little bit of a turn, going a little bit darker, but now
Wicked and Bound was dark.
But we're gonna
Had
go
dark overtones.
We're gonna go.
Look where she's gonna go now.
Yeah,
you see her predisposition. So
yeah. Well, that is also true. It's not like I don't. Yeah, no store to run, no life to live. All of that, Eve, entirely. Sure, absolutely. Well, so there is a pre-order. I can do that. I know how to find that. I will find. Oh,
you have
there.
a little bit of detail in there.
I do have a little bit of detail. So if you haven't found it yet, there is.
Oh, I can read that.
Oh, you can. Did I put it here?
Okay.
No, I didn't.
Oh,
that's all I put.
Oh, you didn't have it.
No, it's the stuff in the back of the book.
You're not getting anything more. Here, let me see the back of the book and I'll read it.
Hang on one second. I lost my space. Here we go.
It's funny. Wicked and Bound was not morally gray. It was morally black.
A little bit. A little bit. Oops, did I say that out loud? Oh, there you go.
All right.
It's going to be in the back somewhere.
I read this 2 weeks ago and I'll read it again. I should have read it while the girls were here.
So that is
everyone could swoon.
That is the pre-order for book 1. I don't have a lot of info out there just yet, but we will be getting more as time goes on. Rachel is already upgrading the placeholder because we have something gorgeous in the works. I'm just saying it's going to be all the awesomest things.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
Oh, it won't be a spoiler, Christine. I promise. It's just a little tease.
Little tease in the back of Wicked and Bound. Here we go. Ready for more exciting dark romance and suspense? Get ready for the Vendetta Kings. These kings will ruin you for all your book boyfriends. 5 men, 1 murdered mentor, a conspiracy powerful enough to rewrite history. Raised in secrecy by a billionaire who shaped them into kings of industry, these 5 adopted brothers were meant to inherit an empire. Instead, they're left with a cover-up so deep, even the world's elite are afraid to ask questions. But power is their birthright. I like that term. And they won't stop until they uncover the truth. Politics, media, technology, espionage, finance. The 5 pillars of control. As they burn the system to the ground, these men will lie, manipulate, and destroy whoever gets in their way, including the women who hold the keys to their revenge. Love was never part of their plan, but in a war this ruthless, hearts are collateral damage. Insane. That's awesome. That was well written. That makes me want to buy that book right now.
Thank you. I'm very excited.
And the first title is in the book. It's already on the store.
It's called The Master.
It's called The Master. And we've already got titles for all the other books.
We do. And I'm so excited. Like,
well,
this is.
We don't know how many is going to be in the series right now, but you've got the working titles for a good number of them so far.
Very excited. Just saying. And who was it? Shannon wanted to know if you were reading about your balls again. Not this week.
No. My balls are misshapen now. So Sally got a hold of them.
Well, Ruth. Oh, your update.
I already gave the update.
Well, not completely. You said you were going to talk about it later.
Ruth, I am almost halfway through it. I am almost halfway through the narration. If everything goes right, I'll have it done this weekend.
He had to work through a technical issue, you guys. We were having a technical problem. And
it's 17 pages of dialogue, okay? I'm just saying.
And he solved it. So today he made significant progress.
And I have to make it compatible with BookFunnel because I want to put it on BookFunnel for people to be able to download at the low price of $100.99 each. I'm kidding.
I have some other upcoming things. You definitely
Bruce says, "Do not give me a heart attack."
you definitely want to be here next week because you're going to get a preview of a cover for and a title change, which I will preview for you now. I have been talking about Stalked by My Step Stranger, but it was kind of a working title because I didn't know what else to call it. But when we got Rachel and Shannon here, we had conversation. And so the new title, which I will be updating tomorrow on the website, will be called Possessed by Him. And so you will start to see that, like I said, starting tomorrow. Very excited about that. And then you also will get the cover reveal next week.
Yellow again.
I don't know what that is.
What is that?
I can't answer
Go bright
that.
again there.
I think it's that there.
There, that helps.
I don't know what the heck that is.
I hate getting yellow. I don't understand.
Yeah.
Jaundiced here.
I'm also, you guys, working on the audio for Naughty Little Secret. So that should be done soon-ish. It is digital audio. Some of you have already pre-ordered. When I thought that I was doing the audio with a different narrator. If that's not going to be your jam, just let him know. But I'm going to do my best to make it amazing.
Let me know what.
If they don't want my digital audio version.
Oh, okay. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure you'll bring me up to speed.
I'm sure that I will. And in the meantime, what are the other things?
Eve says, "Wow, the narration actually might be done before she's dead." So
it's awesome. It's awesome.
I like to surprise and delight.
So do not miss next week because we will have another fun read. We will have a new cover. We will have more Vendetta Kings info, and we will probably have a taste test next week.
We will have Crumble Cookie.
That's right, and
Thanks
we
to
will
Jenny.
also. We're going to a concert
sponsored by Jenny.
We're going to a concert this weekend, so we will be able to tell you about our concert adventure.
Exactly. Adventure.
We
get out of the house.
when I actually leave the house.
You can leave more than 2 miles versus just going to the Walgreens. Exactly.
I usually do. You guys, literally, there's like a Walgreens. It's within walking distance. If I leave my house, 9 times out of 10, he's like, "Where'd you go?" I'm like, "I went to Walgreens."
We'll see you guys next week, and thank you guys for joining us tonight. And
happy Wednesday.
More soon. There was so much to come.
Have a fantastic rest of your week. Enjoy your weekend. We love you guys, and we'll see you next Wednesday.
Bye, guys.
Bye.